You travel, you hate delays, and airlines are counting on you not knowing your rights. In 2026, the U.S. Department of Transportation has clear rules about when airlines must give you your money back, but most agents will push vouchers, credits, and, sorry, there's nothing we can do. In this video, you'll learn the 3 biggest money rights the Department of Transportation gives you. 1. When flights are canceled. 2. When delays are significant. And 3. When your bags and fees should be refunded. Plus, I'll give you exact scripts you can say at the desk or in chat so you don't leave cash on the table. Welcome back to Travel Tips and FAQ. If you've ever stared at delayed or canceled on the screen and felt powerless, this video is your playbook. We're going to move fast, keep it simple, and stick to what the Department of Transportation actually says you're owed. Let's start with the biggest one: when the airline cancels your flight. When the airline cancels your flight, the Department of Transportation gives you your strongest protection. Here's the rule in plain English. If the airline cancels your flight and you decide not to travel, you are entitled to a full cash refund to your original form of payment. That usually means non-refundable tickets, basic economy, seat selection fees, and taxes and mandatory charges tied to that canceled flight. You do not have to accept a voucher, a credit, or a future travel wallet. If you don't want the trip anymore, you can ask for your money back. Here's a word-for-word script you can use at the counter or in chat. Since the airline canceled this flight, I'm declining the credit and I'd like a full refund to my original form of payment, in accordance with Department of Transportation refund rules. If they push a voucher, say, my understanding is that when a flight is canceled and I choose not to travel, the Department of Transportation requires a refund. Can you please process a refund instead of a credit? Verdict for cancellations. If the trip no longer works for you, refund almost always beats voucher. Now let's talk about when a delay becomes so big that your flight is effectively refundable. The Department of Transportation now clearly defines a significant change, and that's where many travelers win or lose hundreds of dollars. For domestic U.S. flights, a significant change usually means a delay of 3 hours or more to departure or arrival, or you're moved to or from a different airport than originally booked. For international flights, it's usually a delay of 6 hours or more to departure or arrival, or a change to a completely different airport. If your flight meets those thresholds and the new schedule doesn't work for you, you can request a refund instead of just rebooking. Here's your script for a significant delay. Because this schedule change is significant and the new times don't work for me, I'd like to cancel my trip and request a full refund to my original form of payment under Department of Transportation's Significant Change Guidelines. If they offer only a credit, add, I appreciate the option to rebook, but I'm declining rebooking and credits. I'm requesting a refund based on the significant delay and Department of Transportation's refund policies. Verdict for significant delays. If the new time ruins your plans, you don't have to just accept it. Use the word significant and mention Department of Transportation guidelines. Now let's talk about bags, fees, and Europe, the extra money travelers forget. First, baggage fee refunds. Under updated Department of Transportation rules, if you paid a check bag fee and your bag is substantially delayed, you may be entitled to that fee back. In practice, that usually means around 12 hours or more on many domestic flights, and between about 15 and 30 hours on many international flights, depending on distance. Here's your script for a delayed bag fee refund. My checked bag was delayed more than the time limit, and I paid a baggage fee. Since the service wasn't provided as expected, I'd like a refund of the baggage fee in line with Department of Transportation baggage delay rules. Now, let's head to Europe, and a rule called EU 261. If your trip departs from the EU, or you fly to the EU on an EU airline, EU 261 may apply. If your flight is cancelled, or delayed by 3 hours or more at arrival, and it was within the airline's control, you may get a refund or rebooking plus extra cash compensation, often 250, 400, or 600 euros depending on distance. Here's your script for EU 261. This flight arrived more than 3 hours late, and I'm requesting compensation under EU 261, in addition to any refund or rebooking I'm entitled to. If they say it doesn't apply, follow up with, can you please confirm in writing the official cause of the delay, and why you believe EU 261 compensation does not apply in this case. Verdict: in the US, focus on refunds. In Europe, focus on refund plus possible compensation. Now let's do some quick recommendations by traveler type. If you're mainly a US traveler, remember canceled and significant delay as your two magic phrases. Ask for a refund to original form of payment and mention Department of Transportation rules. If you check bags a lot, track how long they're delayed. Ask for baggage fee refunds when the delay crosses those Department of Transportation time windows. If you often fly to or from Europe, learn the term EU 261. You might be leaving hundreds of euros unclaimed on the table. And for everyone, check your credit card travel protection after any disruption. It can cover hotels, meals and more on top of what the airline gives you. So, quick recap. Flight canceled, and you're not going. Ask for a cash refund, not a voucher. Flight delayed by 3 or more hours domestic, or 6 or more hours international, and the new timing ruins your plans. Use the words significant change under Department of Transportation rules and request a refund. Bags delayed for many hours, or flying in and out of Europe. Think baggage fee refund and EU 261 compensation. Save this video so you have these exact scripts ready for your next delay or cancellation. And if you want to avoid travel headaches before they start, watch my video on the airport and TSA mistakes travelers keep making. It's on screen now. Thanks for watching Travel Tips and FAQ, and safe travels.